Welcome to Dan ARG YouTube. Apostle Alfred Uyinosa, the man where they talk am as a B, and Victor. Therefore, Ekpoma Edo State, they give us update about 3-bedroom duplex when they build. Make I leave you now with Apostle Alfred.
Hi, good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, depending on where you want to take the connect with us live again today. We thank God Almighty for the privilege when He don't give us to see another beautiful day like this. Today we day one of our sites for Ekpoma, where we dey raise 3-bedroom duplex, and we don't ensure say we clear the land. We don't also peg the land. We don't dig the foundation, and today they do the main casting for the 3-bedroom duplex. And quietly, follow me gradually as I move into the structure fully, so now if you see the success of the project thus far. So they see our project team. These are people who have decided to ensure that they will use their own hand and take work. And for people like this, we celebrate them over and over again. And so this is the project site fully, and the building are in this. This is the building fully itself, and we just start the casting for the DPC down. They go down gradually. Una see for una safe. So it's a 3-bedroom, duplex. You go get 3-bedroom for down, and at the same time, you go get 3-bedroom for up now the foundation. And in BDs, let's go in gradually. And before we end the broadcast, I will try to take una around to show una the layout of the rooms fully. So with this site fully, let me go this way. All right. So the cast time they come from back. As when they see this place has been casted, they don't cast this place already. Yeah, this place, they don't cast this place already. Find my way this way. Just follow me gradually. Yes, the back too. They don't cast this place as well. Yeah, so from the back here, let's start from the back this way. From the back here, this is the first room. This is not the first room from the back. This is the first room, while this is the second room. You see how big it is. This is the second room, and the second room might be this one. So gradually, let's keep going. This is the second room. Yes, now the toilet for inside this room. Now be this. The toilet, sorry sir. The toilet for the room, now be that one. Yes, let's go gradually. While this, now the kitchen, this is the kitchen. Okay, the content. All right. Okay, so the work day on ground fully. Our project team, they are ensuring that we follow suit on the right measurement for the casting, to ensure that we have a solid and a firm foundation, to also ensure that as the house they go, we go get a better structure for the project. And so we believe firmly that whatever is worth doing well. And this is now why they ensure on a daily basis to ensure that whatever we are doing on the site, we'll make sure we're giving our best, make sure we're giving standard of whatever we are doing. And so I just feel that it would be very nice that we give us an update on what we are doing on site today, so that our fee get to follow us up on this project one after the other as we dey execute the project phase by phase. Una fit understand wetin we dey do on site. And before I round up the broadcast, just let me give una one or two updates about wetin dey happen for site. So Apostle dey here. Apostle will give us. Thank you so very much. Will give us one or two words, and then from there, I would finally give us a wrap up on the broadcast. So, I dey waka go meet Apostle. He cut me off the broadcast. No.
No, well done. I got it, though.
Thank you, sir.
No, say for this work, a lot of people not going to understand. The man when they sit behind the camera, when they hear voices, I be our project manager. But in the day background, now I'm not say the front. But we thank God for what they do. We did for Ekpoma, and we will continue to move around the whole world to show the gift when God give us. Even Victor now, it's not what you said that not be agriculture.
Yeah.
But now, it into real estate, they manage property. That to say, anything where you find your hand do them well. Now one of our projects they see, now they say, okay, Mona, come Ekpoma. Here with the Ekpoma now. And funny enough, when they talk to you and I say, come, and they use 9 inches for the surrounding CCTV. Say, you go strong. I say, yes. We need to give you the best. Funny enough, we are using 9 inches as against 6 inches. We don't care the price. All we want is just the best. We have to buy 9 inches for the surrounding because why would they use 9 inches for the surrounding? Because of the plumbing work. Those 4 inches could just follow the hole. So you don't need to break block. So that's what they arrange them. So by the grace of God, as Victor explained, this one at the kitchen, that one at the staircase, the middle one and the dining. But you don't understand them now until we don't cut the doors. Command. But this one but this one is the preliminary stage. So our owner today give an update how we take the worker. By the grace of God, we've done the foundation and we are doing the casting. So we are trusting God to help us by His mercy so that we'll quick rush this house. In the next few weeks, we are trusting God to finish this phase to decking level by the grace of God. And God already talk and say, I will bless the works of your hands. Now the work where you do, now God go bless. So that's the reason why we, for Talkam as it be, we they showcase waiting we they do. Not be just to talk about government, talk about religious leaders, but our own work. Now we they bring us so make una know. Even Victor now, tomorrow any of you want to do agric, so I want to do big farm, you know I want to just call Talkam as it be. Victor go manage, he go manage them, we go manage that your farm for you. Why? Because it did our finger. Or the manager we know the two talk. But all these gifts, God, He don't carry and give us. And I also pray for speed. For any of us out there where they trust God for this day, God, by His own infinite mercy, He will help us to also build in our own house. And not go only build them, we will dwell in that house. Because the Bible says that we will not build for others to inherit. You not go feel build, make other people inherit. It's not possible now. Now, waiting you build, you go dwell in that house. Your children go stay for that house. There are so many families that start house, they will run. There's a case of when we build house finished, they tell us, say, enough is stay. But that one not go be una portion. And we talk whether they say they plant charm for that place, so as we reach that place, that charm it don't expire. Any juju where they plant for land, they plant for everywhere. Maybe people know they feel build their house. Say it all start, you know, finish that. Once we put our leg, all those things don't dabadu, they not get level. But we thank God for grace. Make a live now with Victor as he continue to take on around. He's showing her the blog, showing her everything. Una do well. God bless you now. Make a live now. Make Victor carry on walk around.
All right, so now the project when we day, when we carry out for Ekpoma and this. And for us, we appreciate God Almighty for the privilege when He give us to handle this project. Now, as we now know, before now, say, and there are two major things when they consider on our project. The first thing is time factor. We consider time factor on our project. We dey ensure say we work with time. So our project has a project schedule. We have our project activities outlined. We know say on day one, this is what we're supposed to be doing on day one. We know on day two, this is what we're supposed to be doing on day two. And then we know that at the end of the day, probably by day 8 or day 10, as the case may be, we should be rounding up the project depending on the project phase. Every project gets a project phase. And some person fit just say, and the money when I get now to raise my house from foundation to DPC, that's a project, which is no problem. If you understand what a project is fully, a project is a temporary endeavor. A temporary endeavor that you embark on. You understand that you embark on. So a project not be waiting that they do forever. But the major reason why many times many of us don't get issues with our project being achieved per time, maybe not because of say we do not consider the fact that we need to consult the services of an expert on the field. So an expert on the field has his own advantage. What kind of advantage? So for example, I will help you design how your project will be achieved based on the budget that you have. So if for example you have 1 million naira or you have 1.5 million naira, we'll be able to design your project to achieve that goal per time. Okay, fine, say your 1.5 million or your 1 million naira, will be able to help you achieve your project to this stage. And also we will also consider the time factor on that. That's one thing that we do. We ensure that we help you achieve your project per time. And also they also consider the aspect of budgeting. Finance, we all know that finance wears a superior cap in any project, and as such we would also ensure that the aspect of budgeting, what are we supposed to do? We're supposed to buy this for this amount. We would ensure that we follow up on the proper amount when we're supposed to buy that material to take execute the project. And so we thank God Almighty. Also, we want to appreciate the people of Edo Central. They've been so loving. Like, to be honest, I must say this: everybody mind your own business. We never get experience of maybe some person in the community, whatever.
God bless you. Who remember so? All those community wahala wey dey experience for Edo, you know the year. Nothing like CDA for year.
Now the yes, so
Nothing like chairmanship for your money for year.
everybody,
Nothing like Imolu or John Wesio for the same state. For the same state. Nothing like CDA for year. If we start to okay, nobody know you don't come here. They shout, they say, hey, we are Barani. So make this one serve as a warning and a lesson to our people where they hinder progress well to make una change. And don't youth make una change. We there so now, we there here now. Nothing like John Way money, nothing like a Molu, nothing like youth, nothing for year. And they talk and make una the year. Before the pastor say we don't start. Anyway, make a live with Jesus.
so I think we will have to. For the now though, we just started, but thus far we know how these people they operate. But we need to appreciate waiting. And I know say we dey talk am as they be. Whatever is worth appreciating, we go do them. We'll talk them the way we dey see them. And anywhere we know say you know supposed to be like this, we can't see them. We'll see talk them. Thus far, the people of Esan people, the Edo Central, they've been loving. Everybody they mind the business. Even when they see us with the dig, nobody just they go their own. In short, to some extent, you can even see it on their face that they are happy that development is actually taking place. So I don't know. I've not gone around the full Esan, but based on my experience, I have to speak on what I have been able to witness. I feel say it would be very nice if other senatorial districts as well can emulate this kind of culture such that you encourage development. You know, just say because say you don't take for one community, or you be your Jowere, or you be Enuge, or whatever, or some youth, and because you can't see say some people they try develop, you will now come and say they must pay you 500,000, they must pay you 300,000. You understand? I feel that other senatorial districts such as South, when me don't day when I don't do project, I never go do project for Edo North, but now I day Edo Central, and I must say this the way it is, which we don't experience. So I think it's worth emulating, because whatever we see when good, we'll say make all of us more emulator. And so I'll give kudos to the Edo Central. I'll give kudos. I think for me as a project manager, I will say Edo Central the lead in this aspect. Me nobody just verse this aspect. I'll say Edo Central the lead.
In fact, I want to ask Victor a question. Edo, Benin, and Nation, which one far pass?
Far in what sense?
We're talking about from Lagos.
Okay.
From Lagos to Benin,
Yeah.
or from Lagos to Ekpoma, which one far pass?
Yeah, and Ekpoma now.
How come Smith na 3750, 38 for Ekpoma, then Benin na 4,000? How come? The same Dangote.
I think number one, we all know say the likes of Orukpe, which Orukpe they fight against has been union, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Before union.
And in one way or the other, most times, if you now notice, for those of us when they into the building industry, or not even just even the building industry, for other sectors as well, you notice say prices of commodities they always high on Monday morning. That means most of them have their meetings on Sunday. So once they do their meetings on Sunday, then the next thing on Monday morning, before you know, cement when you buy 3.8 on Saturday, and then on Monday cement reach 4,000, and then you are asking why. The next one they will tell you say they say no cement. We say no cement, okay, no problem. In not reach 3 days, cement don't full everywhere, but the price still remain 4,000. Which for us we just know say we know they do Dangote, we know they do Buhari. We are doing ourselves. Why? Because either you take it or leave it. Each state for this country, over 60 to 70% of the people when they develop their state, now indigenous of their state. Either you take it or leave it. Nigeria, as we speak, still practice the issue of tribalism, even on projects. So you go even see person when be say na Edo person. It go dey very rare. Maybe you come from Esan, for example, Edo Central. It go dey very rare. Say you see and say you want first go develop Edo South. It dey very rare. And even though they do am to a very large extent, into go dey feel somehow. So to a very large extent, it dey very glaring. Say now see Edo man, now you go see develop Edo State. So why are we now making things difficult for ourselves? So we just feel say when we come, we reach Ekpoma, it was encouraging. Cement when we dey buy for Benin for 4,000 naira, we got here and then we had a variation of 3738. We had a variation of 3738. I mean, like really, wow, 200 naira is something. 300 naira is something, and we really appreciate the people of Edo Central for ensuring that at least they make things at least a little bit better than what we actually experiencing in Edo South.
Yeah, greedy people. Our people for Edo South, una too dey greedy. Adumadu body. All the money that they collect from people, yes, una go carry women, go build, una go beer parlor, go waste that money. And all those things, they hinder progress. I don't dey here this morning, nobody, because the thing they surprise me. I don't see any youth come here conscious material. I don't see anybody come here to say the human lure, you know, they. Our people make una change. All these things, they hinder progress. I don't care what you want to talk about, because those una go vex, una go tire. But the truth will continue to be talk out. Make una change. Emi nema ema. Why you get a woman koko va atanyame? Onko no riran, ugwera oji. Na proverb now, if I proverb, make una send that proverb to the people in the year. Make we stop to destroy our land by ourselves. See the people of Esan, they are here. Nobody disturb us. Nobody drive us. Nobody come carry material. Nobody touch us during we sell land 3 times. This one, when they sell and give you, they don't come out. The only money what we pay to enter to push down for the street, they say part of your contribution. Finish. Finish. Nobody they can't disturb us. Well, my people for Islam, I go, yes, oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Now God will bless you now. Now do well.
All right, so we enjoy ourselves. We enjoy ourselves thus far as the project they go on, and when they see how cure it is, and we know say soon, this time we round up the casting of the foundation, and then trust us. God willing, give us strength tomorrow, and the forming will start fully. So we want to appreciate first God Almighty for this privilege, because why we see whatever we do every day on a daily basis as a privilege from God Almighty. And then also secondly, for the owner of this project, and when deem am fit to say, yes, so I get small change, and I for like use them to develop my community. We want to appreciate him as well, himself and his family, for also considering the fact that he must also play his own part. Why? Because as he started this project, so people are working. As people are working, that means to a very large extent, some persons they see small money when they will go back, feed themselves, and also pay some bills. And I also want to appreciate the project team from the bricklayers, or not the bricklayers right now, yes, but the general name, the bricklayers, and at the same time, lovely project guys that are helping to also mix. Want to appreciate each and every one of them. It has been a smooth ride communicating. Why? Because if you know this feed, you know understand what they talk. You just start your building, then by yourself, go get the services of people who want work for you. You shout, you tire. To be honest, so if you know what it means to actually communicate with these project guys, then you know say, no be small work. And lastly, also want to appreciate the leadership of God's Time Innovation, ably headed by Apostle Alfred. It has been a worthwhile journey, moving together from one side to the other. People they call, please help me check my project. Please, I want to do this. I want to do that. We know say it's not easy. Why? Because say this life, nobody deserves trust. You earn trust. So people work to be trusted. You must over time build trust to ensure that I can actually entrust you with one naira to carry out a task for me, even on my behalf. And so I want to appreciate the leadership of God's Time Innovation, and at the same time the voice of Napikiwan at the year. So very small boy, but small boy with big God, and because he get big papa into big. And then lastly, if I fail to do this, posterity will not forgive me. And each and every one of them, when they connect with us on a daily basis, why all of us now be the project manager on this project, all of us now be the contractor on this project. I want to appreciate each and every one of us. We go ensure say we give una update on the project phase as we move from stage to stage. We would continue to update each and every one of you, so that for those persons when never build and them to their own build, they will get insight on the phases on projects, so that you can also begin to make plans on how to start yours. So don't forget that we did get it back for una. Anyway, on a day all over the world, we did get it back for una, to ensure say we protect una interest, and then to be rest assured that will help you achieve your project specification, your project goals as you desire. Thank you so very much for connecting with us again today. And then don't forget that by 5 p.m. we'll be live on Tokam Asibi, where we go to chook mouth enter inside matter when concerning the development of this country. We not go rest though. Yes, until we see that desired nation, we will not stop talking. We'll ensure that we continue to spread good information that will continue to enlighten the Nigerian people on the way forward to making Nigeria great. Thank you so very much, and God bless you.
Abeg, help us share this video. If you never subscribe to Dan ARG YouTube, try make you subscribe so that make you for dey hear all the things wey dey happen for Edo State. Make I leave you now with this video, make you help us share am. Thank you for watching Dan ARG YouTube.